Hey anyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Abhi on Camera, where tonight we're watching Camp Cretaceous Season 3. Just in case you're new, first of all, hi, thanks for watching. But this video is supposed to hit two birds with one stone. First of all, I don't have any reaction videos up for the first 3 seasons of Camp Cretaceous, because I didn't make my channel until Season 4 came out. Secondly, I wanted to binge watch all of Camp Cretaceous before Chaos Theory came out. But here's where the problem comes in. See, I had my timeline wrong because I thought, okay, the show's Chaos Theory is coming out on Friday, so I'll have all of Friday. I'm not. It's coming out on Friday, which means it comes out tonight, Thursday night, which is probably why you're not going to see this video until after I've already uploaded the episode 2 reaction to Chaos Theory. I never engage much with the online conversation about this show, mostly because it's more of a children's show, so I don't expect people to have favorable reactions to it. And only recently am I finding out that Season 3 is considered to be the best season of this entire TV show, which only makes me more excited to get back into it and see it. Look, I have very little time left, and I know this video is going to be long enough on its own. So, if you enjoy this video, consider hitting the like button. If you want to see more of my content and my reactions to both Camp Cretaceous and Chaos Theory, consider hitting the subscribe button. As of right now, I'm at 905 subscribers, so I'd really appreciate your support in reaching that goal of 1,000. I also have YouTube memberships open if people want access to the unedited videos. But if you don't want to do any of that, then let's just get into the episodes. Well, I mean, Darius did say at the end of the last season that they were going to try to escape themselves, so the show starts out right there with this escape attempt.
Goodbye, Jurassic World.
Literally the first words in this show, and it's complete nonsense. In this season. You jinxed it. Poor Bumpy, though.
Stupid Dino Island.
You're jinxing it, Kenji. I do love that in this season they finally grow even older. Like that little bit of fuzz around Kenji's chin. Yeah, with what? You didn't secure it properly. I don't know why you're looking at her. It's like, you still trusted a YouTuber. Now here's the classic peaceful dinosaur footage.
Just go up to Lookout Point and
Is there really not enough usable fabric left? There should be a lot, right?
Wait,
What about the hotel?
It's like a whole deal. They got
You know, it just a flash through my mind. We've been here for all this time, but Jurassic World Island had a hotel. What happened to that? This is never mentioned in the entirety of this. Like, you don't even mention that it's destroyed. Really, I don't remember what their problem was. Idiots. Nobody yelled at them, so now they can screw with it all they want. On one hand, they're children, and they can finally have a little fun for once. On the other, can you not remember that none of the tech in this place works? That will fail. Girls, you both are way too similar. That's why you're in conflict right now.
Have so much in common.
You do, though.
So nice.
You're just too in your head about it.
if you're pranking me, oh, you're gonna regret
Yo, Ben, you're a bit much.
No. And I wanted to check on you.
There, see, Darius, honesty. No need to do with the going or beating around the bush or anything.
I'll be fine. You said you'll be fine. Which means you're not right now.
I love his logic. When does the Scorpius show up?
Tell me what's wrong.
Oh, how you? Oh, there it is. Barely a tenth of a second.
This place really is paradise.
Exactly. That's why they tried to build theme parks here so many times.
Insecure about I think it's being afraid of being alone. Isn't everybody? Whatever it is.
No, not necessarily. There are some people who prefer being alone.
Not every problem has a solution. Yes, it does.
Well, technically, your problem does have a solution, considering Bumpy does make it to the mainland in a few years' time. You just don't know that.
Worried about carbon? I don't know if I'll be okay.
You'll be fine. You'll have a massive growth spurt and turn huge.
But some things just can't be fixed.
That's a lesson Darius will have to learn this entire season. Sometimes there is no perfect solution. Oh, look! The eggs in the nests that just magically appear out of thin air now that it's time for you to be serious. Didn't you already know the pteranodons were... Those aren't pteranodons. Nesting up here. See, why didn't you guys have weapons? At least last season, you rocked around with sticks. Where are your sticks now? These guys aren't that big. They'd be kind of helpful. Again with Brooklyn. Why does she keep falling down? She like falls over at least once a season.
Is there another way down?
I don't know. The paragliders you're right next to? I got to go paragliding in Switzerland. I went paragliding. This is hang gliding. But paragliding was so much fun. Now you're a target. So you escaped, but you need to aim downward. Don't say it.
I think we lost him.
Damn it, you jinxed it. You really did. That's what you get. Hey, Ben, what happened to that spear? It would have been really nice if you had made everyone spears. Do you understand how much easier this would have gone? But you can't give them spears because at the same time they want to be completely non-violent and against hurting dinosaurs. See? If you have some kind of problem with someone, just get into a near-death situation. You'll probably get nicer from that. But is it big enough to fit Bumpy's, you know, food?
Problem does have a fix.
And, you know, will the government let you keep Bumpy once you get back to the mainland? It's like, hey, I brought an elephant from over there. Can I just keep it? No. I love switching it around, having some unconventional pairings for once. Convenient magical swimsuits. Like, where did these come from? And why doesn't Ben have one?
It's still in there. The control panel's busted up.
Again, if this was a more mature rated TV show, there would be blood everywhere too.
Are you?
Love how it goes even lower.
We've got a boat.
Surprisingly, he can drive the boat. I was wondering for a second if it would lead to a joke with him failing and someone else having to take over. But no. Oh no. This is the hard part.
Scream me up, party. I don't know what does.
I mean, come on. Take some time to have a yacht party. Things are gonna get so much worse.
We're not just leaving the island tomorrow. We're leaving in style.
You guys don't even have gas yet. Don't jinx it.
Loving this yacht life.
You can love the yacht life once it actually moves.
Need to do.
Slowly and methodically make Kenji believe he never existed.
Bit too much. Just this is a bit too much. What is the gaslighting? What is that from? Just don't just throw those at people. Those are fun to play with, but don't throw those at people.
The more intense, the better.
I gotta say, those glasses look stupid. They've looked stupid when Kenji wore them. They look stupid when they're wearing them. Why do they use that model?
You ever think that Bumpy just isn't that into me?
I mean, she can have her own choices. It's not like you have to be the animal whisperer for everything.
Knows what's going. Of course, you might just be losing your touch.
You just have to ruin it, Ben.
This won't wait till tomorrow.
But again,
This tonight before the
this is the same thing I had before. The way they've animated that, it looks like something burst out from inside the ship to create that kind of damage. Thank you, magical fog, to make everything more creepy. You just had to show up at just the right time. Didn't you guys have... You know, what were those candles that Kenji just put out? Even if you have nothing else, those electric candles would have been nice in this kind of fog. What is inside all these boxes, too? Just nothing? Uselessness? We never find out, because they're just set dressing. I'm still not over the fact they just entirely forgot about the Jurassic World Hotel.
This could take a while.
Slowly racking tension. Yeah, the kids aren't taking it seriously, but there has to be something out here, right? There has to be. Look at this. All this, and you found a single roll of duct tape. And, yeah, something a bit more important. The fence has been breached. You're in trouble. Is there no gas in that truck? Could you not siphon it? How long has it been? Isn't this all just like nonsense and it's just a herbivore?
I can barely see you.
I can't remember.
Sammy?
Yeah, is he a Rhinoceros? The duck ones, right? Just relax. It doesn't want to eat people. It just wants to step on you. I love that. I love how they're mimicking the raptor scene. I don't know about love, but they do mimic the raptor scene in the first movie a lot. But you know, this time it's like, okay, let's do it with 2 giant herbivores instead. Oh, you needed that crowbar. Yes. No, somebody pick it up. That is the most useful thing you have access to. Dude, it's not that hard. Look at those giant divots. Behind you! Come on, Sammy. This is the time. Channel your animal wrangling skills. I love the idea of adding Bumpy to this because it's a good reason for why they are able to escape as much as they do. Sammy, come on! How did you get lost in 2 seconds?
There!
What?
Party up for the win!
I mean, yes, that was useful, but also, come on, I know it's foggy, but you're telling me you can't tell me where the direction of the ocean is? You should have brought the whole box, Kenji. Would have been more helpful. Kenji, use more of the fireworks. Right, because they have to have even more attention. Darius is hanging off the end. Okay, just stop here, stop here. You don't know if you're gonna have enough gas. Stop. Oh, never mind, I forgot, they can swim. Fireworks. Remember the fireworks. This is definitely a fun scene because they give us like these herbivores as the threat instead of the usual pointy-toothed carnivore. Well, you got some party time fireworks.
It's like the whole island's out of balance somehow.
Dun dun dun.
But why?
Because there's a monster here, E750. That's Kenji's fault. They're still hiding it from us. Barely a thing, but they make sure to show the spines and everything.
I thought having no GPS was the least of our problems.
I mean, no GPS is not the least of your problems. You're in the ocean. You have a compass on that boat. I'm pretty sure you can know how to head in one direction.
Now we have a magic key card to get inside, so...
Why would your private key card be able to get a private penthouse be accessed by some kind of Doctor Who master key card? This magic key card is 100% one of the greatest plot conveniences this show has. How are these things even charged / have fuel? Baryonyxes are gone, so now there's a new one. What are these called again? Monolophosaurus.
They're loners. Pretty much keep to themselves.
Yes, but Darius, things are not as they're supposed to be, right? Just because they keep to themselves does not mean they will not try to kill you.
Inside.
It's cool and all, but it also feels so stupid. It's like, yes, I'm here, I paid a lot of money. Let's build a giant Manhattan-style skyscraper right here in the middle of the forest on this island. I feel like I thought this the first time, but do you see what those windows are made of? Glass. You see what this door is made of? Wood. Break it down, you would have gotten in here in season 1.
This winded from taking the stairs.
Because they wanted to make a stair joke. Did they change Kenji's dad? He doesn't look the same in those pictures. You know, I bet this right here is actually really personal to me because my best friend Charlie in high school, he acted just like Kenji is right now. His mom was super rich, and while I never met her in person because she was in China, Charlie had no problem with showing us all the pictures he had of her and all the places she went to, and it's like, oh look, she got to do this cool thing, she got to be there. I love showing off. Instantly broken by bottled water. Okay, Kenji's dad isn't completely different from the art. Come on! Why would it be so freaking weak? And I know these kind of things always have vents that are human-sized, but for fork's sake, that is a really, really large dinosaur. And it just like walks in there.
She only acts like that when she senses danger.
Hey, he finally figured it out. What did I say about recreating scenes from the original movie? Also, There are 60 floors. 6-0. These things came in through the vents, through the massive dinosaur-sized plot vents. Then they walked up all 60 flights of stairs to be here for to intercept these kids right at the plot specific time. Do you really need 20 seats in your home theater? Now, don't get me wrong, a home theater is definitely something I'd want if I was rich, but do you need 20 seats in it? I'd build like 10. He tries so hard to just save this piece of art so his dad will care. But it doesn't matter. His dad won't care. It'll take Kenji so long to figure it out.
They're safer in the penthouse.
Yeah, except they would be, except that you left the door open. You need to be careful because, again, these vents have also magically shrunk. These vents are now the size of the kids crawling, but these dinosaurs can walk standing up in them too. Like that. I forgot that was there. I love Yaz now that she's back in full tip-top shape, just like landing perfectly. Just go down, guys. Just keep going down.
Where are they coming from?
Doesn't matter, just keep going down. Oof. Thank God these kids are acrobats. Definitely don't have the arm strength to do this. Oh, the burn. Ow. Well, at least the Monolophosaurus took your fall. Ah, good. See, this is a small microcosm of the decision Kenji has to make later. How long does it take for gas to go bad? I doubt they don't. This whole show doesn't take place more than a year, but
Sammy.
I'm scared to go home.
it's gonna be fine. They might have been mad you failed to really at spying for them if, you know, the entire park did not also fall to shit. Guys, they might leave if you just sat inside a limo for a little while. Just relax. If these things don't hear anything, no, you relax a little longer. Nope. See, they wouldn't have be attacking if you just left them alone for a little bit. Thank you, Bumpy. Well, the Monolophosaurus have taken over Kenji's apartment. And they got out of it with Kenji feeling bad, some gas,
Cheer up, Ken.
and a compass.
With all the stuff we've
Come on, Kenji. They already think you're cool enough. You don't need to keep showing off.
You know you don't need all those fancy things to impress us, right?
What dare you say?
You're cool, funny, loyal.
You somehow memorized the entirety of the underground system of this island.
You're a good guy, Kenj, and a good friend.
You're a good friend until you get jealous and annoying over Brooklyn.
Yes, you're the best.
Truly. Sometimes you just need to give someone support. She's like, nah, she's completely satisfied.
We're gonna fix this thing.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
She made the bigger boat joke. Hey, you got a limo right there. You could use that. Use your time. Hey, the drone. They're just teasing Scorpius at the end of the episode, every episode for a while.
It should be watertight.
You have a limo next to you that you can use pieces from. And at the end of the day, you've used a food tray.
Bye-bye, Isla.
Also, that duct tape, you can use a hell of a lot of that duct tape too. Like, seriously, they were discussing all the ways to plug this leak. And their final thing was sealant and a plastic lunch tray. I mean, come on, what about all that junk you stuffed in there first? Go put some of that in. Use the sealant to solidify that. Have Bumpy break off chunks of the limo. Use that. Use the duct tape on top of that.
Right now, but I need your computer, the envelope with the key card.
Yeah, you should have asked her. Now she's just taking over.
I keep trying to find north, but the needle keeps moving.
North.
Sometimes you can be smart, and sometimes it's such stupidity.
Get
Stop.
out.
Stop doing it, Kenji. This, again, the whole beginning of this season is so lighthearted. But then you have the Scorpius Rex stuff slowly building in the background. You know what would have been helpful here if you actually had some kind of weapons.
Anyone?
Welcome.
Oh, that's the Jeep that they used in the first Jurassic World movie, right?
This is where it all began.
Oh, here we are. Somehow.
Nope, no way. We
Don't
shouldn't be here.
bring up the fact that the landscape is completely different,
Haunted?
right? I mean, there's a single dirt path here when previously there was the whole road and everything. But besides that,
We need that compass.
this is the old building.
Please talk.
Broke his ankle here and then was eaten alive by compies.
Man, I love this because it is exactly what happened in the book.
Read it somewhere?
You sure came to the
This is what? This is the most book accurate, right? I said that they keep mentioning the Michael Crichton book. This is the most book accurate they've been in the entire time. Book John Hammond was an ass. I'm glad that the show finally brought us to the old Jurassic Park. They've been here for so long, and while they'll never apparently go to the hotel, we do get to see the old place.
Trust me, Sammy. This is what I do.
And you're getting too in your head because you're too excited to figure it out.
Weird looking.
Kenji, this thing isn't plugged in. This is a Jurassic Park 2 joke.
Plugged in.
Just gotta smash the glass. Yeah, there's no way they can do that. Oh, never mind. Blue! Hi, Blue! Sorry. Forgot you were in this season.
Great. I don't care about what you've unboxed.
Which is, you know, Sammy growth here. She's finally gotten over her... Not finally, but she's truly gotten over her fandom phase.
Taking over.
Sammy, come on.
Sammy, come on. Enough with the come on. That doesn't work. Go, apologize properly, and just follow her. I love having set pieces in buildings like these, and long-running series like these. To see a place and be like, okay, I know that this has happened here, and this has happened here, and this has happened here. To know all these things have
Get out
transpired.
of here before it comes back.
To know the history is really kind of cool. Yeah, you really think it's just gonna be let you go? You even have the remnant of the old one, of the old painting in the background.
Sammy, please.
Keeps turning right just to screw with you.
right.
Dude, just go pull a Chris Pratt. Put your hand up.
Start the engine. Start the engine.
Start the engine. How is that thing gonna work? Well, lucky there's enough of a slope for you to run away from. Blue, girl, stop already. Relax. Ah, that's right. They have to manufacture all of this so that they end up saving Blue and gain her trust.
Eat her alive.
We've been through this already. You guys help the dinosaurs, even if they are gonna eat you. Also, right, last season they were setting Darius up to make this decision. And now they're setting Kenji up to be the guy who's against Darius when he makes the decision. Here, he's like, let's leave Blue. Even in a smaller moment earlier, when Yaz like, do I continue and try to get the thing? Darius says yes, but Kenji, he shakes his head no. Can't do this, Darius. Chris Pratt is gonna be so jealous that you're doing this with him as dinosaur.
Don't turn your back.
Kenji?
Right. Sorry.
Weird. This is a weird episode to have Sammy be the serious one for once. For God's sake, Wu, why didn't you just kill the Scorpius? What on earth possessed you to put it on ice? Right. Literal exposition dump. Let's go.
Extremely aggressive.
How do you expect this not to happen?
I remain confident.
I love that. I remain confident it'll be fine, just as he's attacked.
Mr. Masrani ordered me to destroy the specimen.
And you should have, you mad scientist idiot.
Tries to put the scorpion anyone.
If you want to figure out what went wrong, murder it, and then discover from there.
Good thing he froze it.
Yeah, froze it in that broken open chamber. How the hell did it fit in there? I love this, that the Scorpius has this like black and white predator vision. It only makes it even more alien and not a dinosaur. Oh, and this shaking and the murder sounds. That's straight out of Jurassic Park. Like, just the efficiency at which, like, that entire the dinosaur was just taken down by just a few spikes of poison. Shows just, I remember talking about like the Scorpius Rex versus other dinosaurs back when it first came out. And the simple fact of the matter is that the best you can get versus a Scorpius Rex is lose-lose. Because even if it dies, its quills will stick in the other dinosaur, and that other dinosaur will die of poison. See, whatever happens here, Darius, it's your fault. You shouldn't have left on your own. Every time I see these guys, the only thing I can think of is that Jurassic Park scene where they have to like brace against the log as they're like run over by a whole flock of these.
Not to talk about it in order to do me proud.
The silence, the shock of silence is like, wait, what? I do? It's like, oh god. I think it's both cute and sad that Kenji is looking for approval, because like he is so starved for approval from his own father that he's asking his 12-year-old friend to like just a little bit of like, hey, you did a good job. Damn it, Kenji. Ruining the moment twice. Love that Darius is like instantly suspicious. See, this is also another irresponsible move from Darius, not only just running off on your own, but the fact that you turn off your radio. Love the fog slowly moving in through the course of the episode. Yo, dino nerd. If all these dinos are running, you obviously should run too. It's so creepy that it, you know, takes kills into trees, and they put so much effort into making it seem so un-dinosaur-like.
I didn't realize I needed to ask permission to live my life.
On Deadly Dangerous Survival Island, it's kind of important.
It's not like any of us will ever see each other again.
That's a stupid mindset. It's one thing to say that after season 1, where, you know, hey, we had one stupid, like, afternoon of doing something crazy together. You'll probably might lose contact after that. But it's been months together with these people. At the very least, you're gonna have the Camp Fam group chat. You were in the modern day. The only way this communication stops is if you, as a person, actively stop communicating. And I know, because I've done both. I have friend groups that'll last for a while, then I just message. And I have friends that have lost contact. Yeah, more than one. The Indoraptor, which hasn't been made yet, Indo-Rex, Scorpius Rex, and I'm really disappointed that we only ever got pictures of the Stegoceratops in these like shows and TVs. I really wanted to see it, but I guess it's only in the realm of video games.
Copy that. See you soon.
Good on Kenji for, you know, not panicking and getting focused. He may be silly, but you know, he can be relied on in a pinch. The seas are too crazy. You think this TV show is gonna let you go? This is episode 5.
With the Scorpius out there?
The Scorpiuses have been out there for a while. And it's only coming after you now because the plot is demanding it.
Don't beat yourself up.
The question is, how many dinosaurs have the two Rexes killed? Actually, all 3 Rexes, right? The Jurassic World made a point of showing us. Okay, before I get back into that, Darius, this is still partially your fault. You know that Kenji is unreliable, and you still left.
That's not fair. He was worried about you.
Back to what I was saying, is, stop arguing guys, is the fact that like, the Indominus Rex, they showed that valley of killed brachiosaurs, the Scorpius has killed so many dinosaurs during this scene, like, how much do these 2 dinosaurs whittle down the overall dino population?
We have nothing in common other than fighting for our lives all the time.
Exactly, that's enough. 6 months of shared experience is more than enough.
Face facts, Sammy.
Face facts, Sammy. It's not like we have modern day cell phones.
Never were.
Solid job, Kenji. Honestly, this is probably one of the smartest things these kids have done this entire show. Just the way this thing like jumps and leaps and grabs. This is the closest we're gonna get to those dino-human hybrids that we saw in that concept art for Jurassic World. And in all honesty, they should have used those dino-human hybrids in Dominion instead of, you know, big grasshoppers. And I love the Scorpius's roar too. It's like there's like a human scream mixed in there. Oh. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
I don't see it.
That screaming roar, that pose like this, that is just creepy, right? I remember there were some theories that there was some human DNA in there and like it can climb like a freaking monkey. Their fence was kind of pointless. In fact, the fence may have done the wrong thing at the end of the day because it might have left if not for the fence like telling it something was up. Oh, I love this shot, the burning tree in its eyes. It's telling you right, if you hadn't guessed by the predator vision, it sees heat, and now they're double confirming it by the fact that it goes after the fire. It's not okay, it's poisonous. Its legs are so freaking nuts. Here's the other one, and off it goes. Kids, thank your plot armor. It worked wonders today. Oh, look at that. The cliche, oh god, I've been shot in the stomach, but I don't even notice. I love this, that they've tried doing this for almost a year now, and they're doing pretty well. But, oh, look at that. But now they've finally hit something they don't know about, and they're lost. I mean, it's nuts that they went all in and turned Sammy's skin this green. It's something you'd expect to see in like 2D animation, but not so much in 3D animation.
The Scorpius went that way.
Doesn't matter. She's going in. She's saving her girlfriend.
With a cold
I love that description. Breathes like a pug with a cold. Which is also a thing. Like, it's deformed inside and out. It's not even breathing right.
This plan of yours is a complete long shot.
When has this stuff ever been? Also,
You gotta try.
you haven't seen a long shot yet. There's still the end of this season. I mean, you're a runner. You know any pole vaulting? Or just vaulting? See, yeah, it's curved backwards. I don't know how you expected that not to happen. Definitely last season, right? She was feeling so hopeless that she couldn't do what she was good at. Now, she has to push herself to the limit. I like giving these characters more solo time. See, it's cool to look back to the season 1 to see the finer details of how they've changed. I mean, like, she looks like that. I don't know how you don't panic when someone looks that inhumanly green. Isn't it? I can't remember why he's afraid here. Is this to remind him of his mom? Like, even the pteranodons are running scared because this thing is climbing trees and jumping at them. Again, they keep implying that Ben had more time being like a wild child. And, you know, his episode didn't seem to indicate that originally. But, you know, maybe he's done more wild child stuff over all his time passing. He just goes off on his own. Because, of course, a tiny-ass branch on this giant log is blocking the door.
We're not best friends. We never were.
See, lines like that feel slightly forced in order to help and make moments like this, but, you know, it balances out. It's okay. Because moments like this happen, it's alright.
Beautiful boy.
I hope that there's still some of this crazy left in Ben by the time of Chaos Theory, but I guess we'll have to wait. Well, I don't have to hope. I've already seen him, right? He comes in and he's crazy when he first appears because, like, he comes in, he's like shutting all the windows and stuff, and it's like, right when you give up. Huh, look at that, something I missed. And also very lucky that these are not the type of solutions that need cold storage. You forgot the Scorpius was still out here, huh, girl? You're looking at the wrong direction entirely. Oh, she gets into the sprinter's position. She's gonna move before. Yes.
A pretty big boom.
Yeah, makes sense.
But that... what? Huh.
I love his surprise. Like, wait, that made sense though in my mind. What's going on? There it is, the jump again. Gotta make it this time.
I'm not giving him either.
You know, since they hint that her ankle isn't properly healed up after this, like, I'm interested to see in Chaos Theory whether she actually gets back into sports. I love this thing. We've seen the other two come out of places, and this thing's like, oh, where is it? Where is it? It's up in a tree.
We're out of time. I know.
I have no clue what exploded, but that was very conveniently timed. You should probably go. Hey, I forget, but wasn't there something in this TV show about them accidentally, possibly starting off the volcanic eruption? No, that's like in season 4 or 5, right? There's a volcanic eruption on the other Manticore Island, and maybe that goes over. Whatever, we're not talking about those seasons right now. Kenji's moving like a cow over here, and these two are showing the only cuteness that they have before they become a couple. Come on, blankets. Do you guys not have blankets? Right? Like, this is one of those times where you see the slight issue with a with the 3D animated stuff like this, because like in real life they would have her on some kind of bed or some kind of bedding, a blanket or something, right? And you know, they just didn't model one here. I don't love the flashback. I think the flashbacks are cool, and more than anything, I'm happy this culminated in an actual relationship within these two during this TV show. There's enough here to say they're girlfriends. There's plenty of TV shows which would just end and never confirm that. Hell, maybe we would have had to wait until Chaos Theory to confirm that. But no, these two became a thing. They even kissed in the course of this TV show. I didn't believe they were going to kill her. After this whole episode, I did not believe that they were going to kill Sammy. Well, I didn't believe they were going to kill any of them, but like, still. Now the storm is over. This is your best time to just move, get to the boat. No one's going to fault you for that. Yeah, it would, like, I think Brooklyn's going to be alive in Chaos Theory. And I know it would be bad writing. But for fork's sake, could you, like, you know, writers, could you maybe get the right pairing together? Oh, Ben, you insufferable idiot. Could at least tell them that you're going off to Bumpy.
I'm going alone.
Again.
You don't always have to do everything alone.
And you leave without us.
Yeah, like they're gonna do that. Keep trying to do this.
Over there.
Okay, Darius. That was clever and evil.
Darius, do you call?
Idiot Darius. You can still do something stupid and keep the radio on and talk to them. He tries to do this self-sacrificing move every single season. He better continue in Chaos Theory, because it's just kind of his thing.
I believe in you.
Hey, Yaz, this is over positivity, and it's really weird. It's like, oh yeah, everything's fine. And then, oh wait, never mind. Look at that. That thing died from a single quill in its tail.
I need to find her before it does.
And what are you gonna do then?
Want to go to the boat? Go.
Gonna die?
No one's stopping you.
Ben staying here with Bumpy is one thing. But once the Scorpius Rex became a problem, him staying here is immensely stupid.
How about you, big guy?
Sure, I'll be right back.
It's like, okay, I know you're trying to help, Yaz, but you're being
up,
way
Camp
too
Fam?
much.
What are you talking about?
This is killing us.
Are you guys seeing floating fairies too?
Yeah, that's not floating fairies, that's the glowing parasol offices. Actually, no, I saw in the comics that these are Lux parasol offices. Parasol offices, I can't say the word.
I guess yelling her name did work.
Point to the areas.
Phew, we were worried.
Now get on the dinosaur and head to the boat.
I'm not going with you.
Stupid, idiot, dumbass, Scorpius Rex is here. There's two of them, but you don't know that. You will die.
Doesn't matter how we get.
I've changed.
I get this fear, though. It's like, I've finally gotten better. And what if I lose it? Guys, Bumpy spider sense is tingling again. Boys, stop being idiots. I love how just after this fight happens, you get Bumpy walking off to join another Ankylosaur herd. And, by the way, another reminder of how small Bumpy is compared to the rest of them. She's gone to full drill sergeant mode, which is also not something she's really done, but it's still funny. Because then you imagine her doing this the whole time, during all the time skips. Enough with the laughing, enough with the smiling. Come on, kids, you should have known. That simple, happy emotion is enough to jinx the hell out of you. And here it is. The first sign of probably one of the coolest twists in this season. The fact that, you know, it turns out that there's two of these things running around. We were all so many theories about what it could be, what it would do, but the fact that there are somehow two, that was the most shocking thing to me.
It's gotta be the fastest dinosaur ever.
I really believed this. I thought it was just like, it's the speediest, craziest thing ever, and I'm like, holy shit, it's scary. Remember, Ben, if you love something, let it go, and it'll come back to you eventually.
No!
But also, Ben, you literally just saw the Scorpius. Don't stay here. Love how they cut it here for the reveal. It's like, hey, look, the bushes are shaking. It's them. But it's like, then you look at Darius and Ben's perspective, and I'm like, that doesn't make sense, though. This was a massive what the fork. There are two. How? What? One's more gray? Blue-gray, right? Am I crazy? But the question is, can you even tell the difference between them during all the scenes where we've seen them prior? Or do they use one single, the same darker black model for all of the scenes prior to this? Reflex. No. Darius is the safe one. You get flipped over, then you don't hurt yourself. Yeah, that's why you put your seatbelt on.
We gotta go back to where it all began.
And is there a part B to that idea?
Like maybe.
I love the follow-up, right? Most TV shows and movies, they end right there with that cool line, and then, but they're like, they make a joke out of it. Somehow you just mistimed this so badly. These guys get attacked, but you never see it. Aww, I forgot it's Littlefoot.
Sammy, don't touch.
I totally forgot
Nobody else.
there was a baby dinosaur in season 3.
Why should we care about what happens to the dinosaurs?
Kenji, you've been caring about what happens to the dinosaurs the whole time.
We escaped this nightmare island.
This is the beginning of the Kenji I really hate. Kenji's worst arc starts right here. He gets a little taste of leadership in the last episode, and now he gets it over his head. Right? Like, I must protect everyone at all costs. Who gives a shit about the dinosaurs? Blah, blah, blah. I get it. In the long term, his I don't care about dinosaurs ideas is what, you know, connects him to his dad, and then it's a good arc for him in the long term. But in the short term, he pisses me off. I love how they can tell everything that's going on thanks to footprints, but they can't tell that there are two of them. Thank you for letting them have that nice conversation before attacking.
I honestly forgot I was holding it.
Well, no duh. When have you ever had weapons on this stupid island? Damn it, Darius. Come on, Darius. Raptor's eye. Just the wrong raptor's eye. They're even in the kitchen. They're in the kitchen. I thought about this the first time I did it. At the beginning of the season, you did the reference with the Monolophosaurus, and not only are you doing the raptor reference, you're doing it in the exact place where the raptor kitchen scene happened. Speaking of which, whatever happened to the raptor that was supposed to be trapped in the fridge? I love that. It's like, I don't need to freaking open a door. I will smash through the wall. Also, hey, Was it ever explained in the lore what happened to the original Jurassic Park raptors? Or what about the second Isle? Have we ever talked about that yet? Blue is like, ah, shite, another one of these whack jobs. See, only Blue can face this thing. No, the Rexy could too. They both have the plot armor. No, but that means that it's Blue who's faced the most hybrids, not Rexy. Rexy's faced the Indominus Rex. Did it even fight the Indoraptor? No, I think Blue did that. And also, you know, this whole asexual reproduction was a whole Scorpius thing until Dominion, where it's like, hey, you know, Blue did it somehow. Blue's like, damn it, I just started making a nest there. Now I gotta find a new place. I love how quickly they all just turn and leave. It's like, well, that's done. Let's go. This really feels like a finale. They beat the dinosaur. The music is playing. Honestly, yes, they increased the episode length, the amount of episodes in later seasons. But this first time in season 3, moving it from 8 episodes to 10, was a really smart idea. Because the way the story's been going so far has been the same similar pacing as season 1 and 2. So you get here to episode 8 and you're like, okay, yeah, this is the finale. This makes sense. But there's still 2 more episodes left.
You guys are my family.
Yeah, Ben, but what about your actual family? Your mother, your father, siblings? See, if this wasn't a Netflix show and more like a weekly release show, this would be hilarious if they like just didn't tell anyone it was going to be 10 episodes long. If all the marketing acted like it was going to be another 8 episode season, and then, right, we get to this point of the episode and you're like, wait, are they actually just leaving him behind? This is the end of the show? What's happening? I do love this moment though. Come on. Even Darius knew that it was going to happen. It's like, yeah, sure, let him respect his decision. He'll change his mind. I wouldn't have minded if this was the finale.
Hey, if we're lucky, we'll be there by morning.
You're not lucky. See, you're not lucky. Like I was saying earlier, could you imagine if this was a surprise?
Who are these guys?
Right? We didn't realize this was gonna happen. Hell, they could have written this so this whole thing would take another season instead of 2 extra episodes.
Yes, we are safe!
Thank you, Kenji. Seriously, hey Kenji, there's a literal red flags behind you while you say that stupid thing. Oh, so I was wrong. I forgot that these guys had actual guns. Like actual guns. The fact that they went so far as to reach the beginning of Jurassic World 2 was crazy. You should go. Rexy's here to remind you. It's like it's been a while since I've shown up. Stupid idiot just abandons you. Yeah, see? He had a real gun. Real guns means you lose your plot armor. The whole tone of the show changes in an instant. And I just love this, how the heavy rain changes the whole scene. The same landscape, but like it makes everything, I don't know, it's just a nice change at the very least. Just don't move this time. Yes, that's literally what you're not supposed to do. Just stay there, don't move. Why did they just abandon the don't move in front of T-Rex's thing? The fact that Rexy is actually trying to cross that log right now. There it is, the exact dialogue. I remember hearing that and being like, holy shit, this is actually the beginning of Jurassic World 2. What the hell? I love telling people who have never watched this TV show, it's like, hey, before Rexy shows up, he's chasing 3 children. I love that they recreated this scene. Yeah. Remember, we have a mosasaur.
That was insane.
I know, it was awesome. It was a hell of a start to Jurassic World 2.
Whatever it was, when are we gonna get off this island?
Don't worry, you just got a couple more episodes. Then you're gonna get on another island, yes? Who's here with a goddamn umbrella?
Dr. Wu.
We have different definitions of prepared.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with his version of prepared, Wu. I mean, he's still gonna die, but getting a little wet while possibly having some kind of defense.
He might not take us home.
You don't need him to take you home. You still got the boat. Last few grumbles, okay? But come on, look at this moment. Darius and Brooklyn are in sync. They're the ones who are aligned in goals, and Kenji is the one who isn't, and he gets angry, and then he gets together with Brooklyn after all this. You know, I'm cutting off most of these complaints, but still. The good thing about all these extra soldier types is they can start murdering people again, because you can't have a good Jurassic Park, Jurassic World kind of TV show without people dying to dinosaurs. I mean, look how pathetic this helicopter is. Why wouldn't you bring something that couldn't be so easily damaged?
Sorry I doubted you.
Pay attention, you idiot! Oh, sorry, at least an apology are some good last ones. Look at what he's wearing. Does he look like the guy who helps? Why even ask? Oof. You also can't do Jurassic Park without these dangling vehicles off of high things, right? Don't think anything will beat that Jurassic Park 2, that bus scene.
He's afraid of his own creations.
You should be, you idiots. You've already lost a team and a helicopter to these dinosaurs. How many military idiots like you have been killed by these dinosaurs? It's so tense. Even though I know what's gonna happen, it's still a... Oh, copy jump scare. Forgot about that.
The Scorpius Rex has poisonous quills.
Again, why the frick would you put that in a dinosaur? Just don't move. Don't move. Don't make a sound. Don't move. No, no, shush, shush. Let them leave the building first. God, this is so stupid. All you have to do is shut up. Wait and be patient until they left. No! It's her turn to be self-sacrificing for us. Is that the final episode of Season 3?
You have my word.
Yeah, you won't come any closer. Back to hiding from people, because people are the true evil. Yeah, but those weren't people. I don't know how they look like that on your night vision, but Baryonyxes are like, hi, we just wanted to make a cameo.
Where's Brooklyn?
I get it. Kenji having a crush on Brooklyn makes his anger worse, but if Darius had stayed behind, he wouldn't be. Nope. Not gonna complain about that anymore. You can go watch my Season 4 reactions to see me complain about Kenji.
Maybe I'll stop doing.
We stay on mission.
That's the title of the episode. She wasn't just annoying you.
We have to give Wu the laptop.
Which is weird, because you'd think that Ben would be on Darius' side. I wonder... I really hope we don't get a return of Grumpy Kenji in Chaos Theory after Brooklyn dies. It would be in character for that to be the case, but I couldn't handle it. Run fast, Brooklyn. What's the point of your guns, you idiots, if you're not actually going to shoot them? There's still one more guy with a gun out here. Again, curse this place and its stupidly huge vents.
Sure, what could go wrong except, I don't know, everything?
Enough with the roaring, Kenji.
Now, come on.
True visionaries make the world better, not worse. Hopefully one day you will understand that.
Takes him a long time, but that's only after someone uses his technology to make superbugs. Careful. Actually, how did you get here in the first place? Why can't you just go back the path you came down here? Bye-bye, Rendo Soldier. Kinda disappointed you were taken down by your own stupid footing, not by a dinosaur.
Turns out E750 made its own E750.
Pretty much.
Think about that when you were being all Dr. Frankenstein, did ya?
Yeah, you repeated the mistake again. You said, oh no, they're all girls, they can't not be girls, and they turn into boys. You know, once again.
Let's go.
Oh no, the dinosaur can't make more, and now it just went asexual reproduction. It and blue. So you didn't even fix your mistake. You just made it worse. Kenji, you unbearable idiot.
Oh, I'm just taking
Even
a few
if
pictures.
they resolve the story arc really well,
Yeah.
it just feels so out of character right now.
Now smile,
Doesn't matter how much they say, oh, he has a crush on Brooklyn, however, but he can't let someone die, blah, 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 blah. The point is that Kenji's been one way this entire time, and he just goes into forced betrayal.
You look dippy. Where's Kenji?
He betrayed you because he's an idiot.
Where is Kenji?
Honestly, their plan would have worked fine if not for Kenji forking up. Kenji forks things up and then causes the plan to mess up. And then he gets mad at Darius. Your fault, Kenji. This is all your fault. Oh, come on. Just let them step on it. You already copied the data. Did something kill him already? See? Done. I mean, if you were smart, you would have tried to pick up the laptop anyway. Well, I mean, if you had picked up the laptop, you probably could have recovered the data.
We have the sample.
Ah, yeah, but now he wants to murder children. 2 of my friends died on this mission to the crazy dinosaur island that has killed so many people. I wonder how long we're gonna have to wait to see them reunite in Chaos Theory.
Because unlike you, I don't take risks with friends' lives.
Go F yourself, Kenji. You've been doing this whole thing this whole time, Kenji. Hell of a decision here in Season 3 to continue the show, but actually successfully get them off the island. And, you know, people wondered where they'd go next. I was one of those who really thought they would make it to, they would hit Isla Sorna. And like everyone else, Manticore was really weird. And this, oh no, what is it? It was a mystery just as big as E750. Not just as big, but pretty big. And it was just a copy. Well, that was it. That was Season 3 of Camp Cretaceous. Now you can see my thoughts on all 5 seasons of Camp Cretaceous on YouTube. I wanted to binge Season 4 and the entire show. But I also wanted to make these videos. So when life got in the way and I had to push these videos to the side, now we're in the situation I am now, where I finished recording the Season 3 binge watch video, and it's 11 o'clock. Chaos Theory comes out in an hour, so I won't have time to go rewatch Seasons 4 and 5 beforehand. Either way, it was still really good to come back to these first 3 seasons. I rewatch a lot of shows, but this isn't one that I did. I haven't come back here in a while, and it's really good to re-experience all these old adventures. And it reminded me that, yeah, I do enjoy this show. I'm not going to tell you this is the most amazing thing ever. It has its flaws. But that doesn't change the fact that it is an enjoyable show nonetheless. And I definitely think it's a worthy and fun addition to the Jurassic Park franchise. And I'm especially happy that they recognized that and they made the sequel Chaos Theory. This season, I certainly see why people call this the best season in all of this TV show. I love the storytelling. I love the Indominus Rex. I love the fact that we got to run right into the prologue for Jurassic World 2. And we even got to go back and see the first Jurassic Park Visitor Center. Even though there's no way the landscape would look like that forest. As awkward as trying to record all these reactions made it, I'm glad I did them. I'm glad I rewatched them. And I'm super happy that you guys actually watched them. The amount of views I got on these videos were so surprising. I'm happy. Thank you for the support. And I hope you'll watch not only my other Camp Cretaceous videos if you haven't already, but I hope you come watch I hope you'll come watch my Chaos Theory reactions too. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this reaction. What was your favorite part of Season 3? Over here is the first episode of Season 4. Over here is a playlist of my videos, and on my face is the subscribe button. Like, comment, subscribe, criticize even. I don't mind. See ya.